Yo, what's up, guys? It is your man, Immortal Calmness, aka the Grandmaster, back at another video. Today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the first season of Game of Thrones. Before I get into it, as always, guys, please hit that bell that we know watch my videos, like, share, comment, subscribe, join the Angel Gang. All right, Angel Gang, Angel Gang, Angel Gang, Angel Gang, aka the God Mob, aka the 777 Club, the 777 Club. All right, Angel time, not demon time. Let's get into it. So, Lord Stark, Lord Stark. So I just finished the first season of Game of Thrones. Okay, and I have to say, I was bored. Okay, I'm just being honest. For the most part of this season, I was bored. I did like certain scenes here and there, but the majority of the time watching this season of Game of Thrones, I was bored. This is my first time fully watching Game of Thrones. I know this show has been out since 2011 and it ended in 2019. I know a lot of people were into it. Okay, it was one of the highest, like one of the most popular shows up there with The Walking Dead, because it came out around the same time period. The Walking Dead came out in 2010, and then Game of Thrones came out in 2011, and then you had Breaking Bad around that time. So Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, like these three shows are very popular. They've been out for a long time. A lot of people have been watching them. So I said, you know what? Let me check out Game of Thrones. If I can watch Breaking Bad, which I love, if I can watch The Walking Dead, which I love, let me watch Game of Thrones and see what I think about it, you know? Let me just say this. I'm gonna break down the characters in the show, okay? So I like Jason Momoa's character. Even though I'm like iffy on it, because it's like, why are you playing, you know, a character that does, you know, the R word to women? I don't agree with that, but the way he played his character as like this savage, masculine, dominating king. I forget what the tribe is called. Is it Dothrakian? I think it's called Dothrakian. He played a character very well. He looked like the character. I mean, he did a good job as that character, playing this dominant alpha male king, savage king. This is mine for the taking character. So I enjoy that. I don't enjoy him R-wording people, okay? I don't enjoy that, but I like his character. And I was upset when his character died towards the end of the season. And he died from an infection from a battle, like a sword. He was cut by a sword, and he got infected, and that's how he died. But I enjoyed his character, so I enjoyed Jason Momoa's character. If I met Jason Momoa, I would ask him, why did you do this role? Like, what made you want to do this role? Just out of curiosity, knowing the stuff that this character was doing and saying. Like, why would you want to do this role? He is R-wording. What's her name? Is it Cersei? Cersei. It's the chick with the white hair. The chick with the bleach blonde white hair. I like her. I think is it Cersei or Cersei, something like that. Anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about. The chick with the bleach blonde hair. So, you know, at first, she doesn't want to be with him. She's like afraid of him, and she's forced to be with him because of her brother. And you can tell she feels uncomfortable. She's afraid of, you know, Momoa's character. But as time goes on, she like learns the language. She's speaking the language. She grows affection for him. She loves him. She's pregnant with his son, and she really loves him. Now the question is, does she really love him, or she's just like, you know, is she afraid to not love him because of what he would do to her? But truthfully, I think like she does love him, which is kind of weird, knowing what he did to you. But yeah, I like her character. I hated her brother. Her brother was so annoying. He was just weak, annoying. I was so happy that she had him killed because it was like, you know, he was an annoying character. He's annoying. Yeah, I like her. The guy that's with her, helping her out. I'm not sure if he's like a mentor or a teacher, but this is the same guy that plays Bruce Wayne in Titans. He plays Batman in Titans. I was like, okay, that's the guy from Titans playing Batman. So he's in here. But yeah, I like her character. She's what? Isn't she like the child of the dragon, the daughter of the dragon? So yeah, I like her character. Now let's go to the Starks. Lord Stark. So Lord Stark, to me, he was okay. The King Stark. I didn't really see him as a king. Not that he was bad or anything. It's just certain parts, certain scenes was kind of boring to me. And he felt weak. He didn't feel like a strong king. King Robert. I like King Robert. King Robert was a strong king. I like King Robert, his character. He is one of my favorite characters in this show. Him, Momoa's character, the chick with the bleached blonde hair, and also the dwarf, and also Jon Snow. But for the most part, you know, that's pretty much it. But I enjoyed King Robert, and I was so like upset and shocked that the way he died. He gets killed by a pig. Yes, he's hunting with his brother, some other guys, and he gets taken back. By the way, I'm going all over the place with this review. This review will be all over the place because I'm just trying to, you know, I just finished the first season, so I'm all over the place with this season. Okay, so just bear with me. But he gets killed by a pig, by a boar. It, you know, it guts him with its tusk, and that's how he dies because of an infection and whatnot. He's bleeding out. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, man, I really enjoyed King Robert. He was funny, charismatic. I didn't like how he was abusing, you know. Well, the woman that he's with, I forget her name. I can't stand her. I hate her. I really don't like her. Hey, if she gets taken out, you know, hopefully she gets taken out because I don't like this woman. I do not like her. She lied so many times. She had one of King Stark's daughters, the wolf that they had, the dire wolf, killed, even though that wolf didn't bite her son. It was the other wolf. And you know, she's just making up these lies. She wants things to be done. There's a part where King Robert does slap her in the face, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, you know what, you deserve that. You deserve that. I did not feel bad for her at all. Hold your tongue, woman. Listen, I don't like her. I don't condone violence like that. I don't. But for her, I didn't care. I felt like she deserved it because she's just a bad, evil, lying person. And yes, there is incest in this you know, show. She is with her, I want to say, cousin. He's a Lannister. She's a Lannister too. I'm not sure if they're brother, sister, or if they're cousins, but it is some incest going on. I think it is her brother, because Peter Dinklage, his character, the dwarf, he's also a Lannister too. So it's him, the other guy, and then her. They're all Lannisters. So, but yeah, so back to King Stark. King Stark, he was okay to me. I prefer King Robert. I was upset when he died. I like Jon Snow. Jon Snow is a cool character. He's learning, you know, I guess who he really is, how to fight, how to lead people. I like Jon Snow. I like his brother. It starts with a B. Is it Brandon something? Brandon? I know it starts with a B. I like his brother. I didn't realize that that guy playing his brother is also the guy that plays Icarus in Eternals. Same person. I'm trying to think what else. I like the mom. I think she's attractive. There's a lot of redheads in this movie, in this season, in this show. A lot of redheads. That's one of the reasons why I started watching this show, because I love gingers. I love the gingers out there. So there's like, in this season, there's like three gingers, but I know in the whole show there's more. So listen, I'm being honest. I love gingers. I love redheads. So I like the mom. Want her the daughter, also the daughter that played the actress that played Jean Grey in X-Men. She's okay. I'm not really liking her like that as a character, but she's okay. She's not my favorite, like one of my favorite characters. I like the other sister, the little sister, the one that keep thinking that it's a boy. I'm not a boy. I'm a girl. She's cool. I like her as a character. I know I've seen clips here and there in the past of her when she's older, and I think she's a leader. I did see a clip in the past where she's with some dragons, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I like her as a character. I don't like her sister, the older sister. The prince. So King Robert's son, the blonde-haired boy, I don't like him. I hate him. Hopefully he gets taken out, because he's annoying. He's weak. Like, you just want to slap him and punch him and push him off the bridge. See, even the crows are agreeing. The crows like, yeah. I don't like him. I don't like this guy. I don't like his character. He took the throne, even though his father said, take the throne when you're of age, have King Stark take the throne. But, the queen and the son is, we don't know if this is truly his wishes. She tore it up and said, whatever. And so now he's the king. And, back then in those times, kids were allowed to rule as kings and queens. There's a whole different time back then, all right? So back then it was allowed for to have a young king or a young queen. Trying to think what else in this season. There is a woman in this season that her and some other guys are trying to kidnap the Stark's younger brother. And so they kill other guys, but they spare the woman. I'm not gonna lie, I think she's attractive. And I have a feeling, I forget her name, but she's like a thief. I have a feeling that she's gonna end up with Jon Snow's brother's friend, if that makes sense. I forget their names. I'm having a hard time with the language they're talking. Lord so-and-so, thou comest thou will. I'm not a big fan of that old school, old medieval English white talk. I'm not into that type of stuff. But I want to give it a chance. I'm giving it a chance. Just give me a chance. All right, I'm giving it a chance. This first season. But yeah, so what was I saying? I like her. Yeah, the thief. I have a feeling that she's gonna end up with Jon Snow's brother's friend. I forget his name, but I have a feeling they're gonna end up together. She does look attractive. I really like Peter Dinklage's character, the dwarf, in this show. He's one of my favorite characters in this show. I like him. Trying to think what else. They do mention the White Walkers in this season. I have not seen them yet. I do know what they look like, but can't wait till they show up. So the wolves, okay, they use dire wolves in this season, but they're not wolves. In the beginning, they were wolves, but then they just started using dogs. So I don't like that, how they, because I'm like, wait a minute, these wolves are barking, and wolves don't bark, dogs bark. So they're using dogs now, okay, instead of actual wolves, dire wolves. So I didn't like that, how they used that. I wish they just stuck to having wolves, not dogs. Trying to think what else in this season. But yeah, but guys, I have to be honest with you. I skipped some parts in this season. It was just boring. It was boring. It was slow. It was that old school medieval talk, and I understand that's what this show is. It's medieval times, But I wanted to give it a chance. I wanted to try it out, and I was thinking, like, should I just watch the first season and not watch it at all? I'm not sure if I'll continue to watch season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I might not. I'm gonna give this first season. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. Okay, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. There were scenes that I liked. I did enjoy the story here and there. I did enjoy certain characters, as Peter Dinklage's character, King Robert, Cersei, the chick with the bleached blonde hair, the Stark's younger sister, Jon Snow, the mom, Mrs. Stark, Lady Stark, excuse me, my lady, Lady Stark. Jason Momoa's character. But yeah. Oh, there is a lot of nudity in this season, yes. So one of the reasons why I watched this show, nudity. There's a lot of SCX scenes. There's softcore, PORN in this season. It does show nudity with women and men. I enjoy the women, okay? One of the main reasons why I watched this show is for the naked women. I'm just being honest with you. I want to see the naked women. I know there's more to come and more seasons, especially with that one chick, Melisandre, the witch. She's attractive, but her true form as a witch, no. She's also another redhead that I like. She's another redhead that I like, and that's another reason why I'm thinking about continuing this show, but I'm not sure, because this is like a medieval version of Succession. Okay, I enjoy Succession. I did. I enjoyed it, but it was very, very tough for me to watch it as a black person because it was so corporate and so white. There was like no color, no ethnic. There's just no flavor. Okay, but I enjoyed it. It was funny. I gave it a chance. All right, I liked it. But that's how I feel with Game of Thrones. It's just very, very white, very bland. And I understand the main fan base is, white, but I enjoyed the first season to a point. I was kind of bored. But yeah, I gave it a chance. I said I'm gonna watch the first season. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna watch it, and I did. So I'm not sure if I'll continue to watch future seasons, but we'll see. I will admit, House of the Dragon does look cool. House of the Dragon does look cool. I might watch that and check it out. Also, I really want to see the dragons. Like, one of the reasons why I watched the show is to see the dragons in the show. So at the last episode of the season, they does show the dragons with the blonde hair chick, and she has these dragons all over her. So I'm like, finally dragons in the show. So the reasons why I watched this show: dragons, fight scenes, Jon Snow, naked women, redheads, Jason Momoa, his character, Pedro Pascal. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't. Pedro, Hathor, and the strongmen. And also, I just wanted to give it a chance. Okay? And also, what intrigued me about this show, I saw a clip. So my parents were watching a clip on TV, and there was a cool fight scene where it was Jon Snow and some guy. He had the bow and arrows. He was attacking him, and he had this big giant. They had this giant with them. So I'll admit that scene got me interested into Game of Thrones. There was a fight scene with a giant, and then Jon Snow, and then they invaded some not castle, but some kingdom. Okay, so that made me interested into watching Game of Thrones. And also talks about who is, so in Game of Thrones there's a king and then there's a king. So there's a king of kings. So the king, he's the king of all 7 realms. Okay, it was the Mad King, and then when he died it went to King Robert. Okay, and you take the Iron Throne. So I've always seen or heard about the Iron Throne. I know it came from Game of Thrones. So the Iron Throne does look cool. But yeah, so it's like the King of Kings. The king runs 7 realms, and then the kings are kings of the 7 realms, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think I might, hey, I gave it a chance. I gave the first season a chance. But we'll see. I might finish it out, we'll see. But I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I liked it here and there to a point. It was cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you guys think about Game of Thrones. Is it your favorite show? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Who is your favorite characters in the show? Who is your least favorite characters in the show? What's your favorite scenes, favorite moments in the show? Let me know in the comments below. Alright. And yeah, until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. I am out.